Lately, I've been obsessed with perfecting and mastering individual lashes. So this is what I was playing with one night with individual lashes. I really wanted to do something creative on the bottom lid, and I did, or I'm sorry, the bottom lash line, and I did two different lips with this. So if you like this, and if you're interested in trying out individual lashes, keep watching. As my base, I used the Color Tattoo in Bad to the Bronze, and I put that all over my eyes, and I blended it out with a Real Techniques synthetic brush. Using the Naked palette, which I hardly ever use, I'm using Toasted and Half Baked, and I'm mixing them together, and I'm putting that on top of my lid, which is where I already put the base. Using the color Creep from the palette, I'm taking a very small detailed brush and creating a diffused eyeliner. So this is just a guide for later on. I'm going to add some light eyeliner to it, but this is, I really like using a diffused one. And then I'm using the same black Creep underneath the lash line. Using Half Baked again, I'm going in with that same detail brush, but I clean it off a little bit, and I'm putting it on the inner corners of my eyes. I went with one of the darker colors, and I can't remember which one, but it was in the Naked palette, and I just kind of cut the crease a little bit, but it's still diffused and it's not that dramatic. So I'm using that, doing that on both eyes. Using my favorite eyeliner pencil from Milani, this is a Liquif-eye. I'm just going on the base, and then I'm spreading it and smudging it out with my small detail brush that I've been using. The nice thing about this eyeliner pencil is that it really does stay on as soon as it's set, so just be patient with it when it's still smudgy. Now I'm using Naked and just running that along the brow bone. I'm not doing like a crazy highlight because everything is already shimmery. So I'm going with the individual lashes, and I'm just placing them where my natural lash line begins. And they're tricky. You have to just be very patient. You have to hold them at the right angle and curve it at the right angle so that it matches the natural curvature of your regular lashes. So it's definitely something that takes some time and some practice and some getting used to. These are longer lashes that I use in the bottom lashes, and I'm putting those on the outer ends of my eyelashes. And this is just good, like if you want just to practice this on a day-to-day, using it on the very outer edges is a good way to start practicing. And if you notice on the bottom lash line, I just did two in the inner corner, and I left that big gap on purpose. It's just something that I wanted to try out. So I didn't forget it, I just wanted to do it on purpose. Using my True Match foundation powder in W5, I'm just dusting that over my face to set everything that I've already had. And now I'm using the e.l.f. Contour Blush and Bronzing Duo, and I'm using the bronzer to contour my cheeks a little bit. Using the Coastal Scents. Oh wait, this is BH Cosmetics. Any of those companies have it, but I'm using the orange in that one and dusting it on the backs of my cheeks. So I'm using Half Baked again and using a smaller brush and using that as my highlight. This looks a lot like Whisper of Guilt, and on my skin complexion it doesn't come off as orangey or dark gold, it just comes off like a highlighter. So you might have to just kind of tweak it a little bit depending on your skin tone. If you have much lighter skin, you can always use the color Sin on that as a highlight. So now I'm just going to put some mascara on top of those lashes just to kind of blend them in together. Make sure they're completely dry, otherwise you're going to have a lash that's sticking to the mascara wand. This is Purty Persimon, and I'll put the number below. This is one of the Wet n Wild lipsticks that I did a swatch video on already. This is my first look with a different lip, and I love this lip color. It's awesome. I recommend it for everybody. This is the Rimmel lipstick from the Kate London collection in 08 and a Buxom color in White Russian lip gloss. And that's my alternative lip to this eyes. These eyes. So I hope you guys liked it. Let me know what you guys think about these double duo kind of makeup tutorials. And if you have any requests, make sure you follow me on Instagram. I'm Susie Morales, MUA. And we can chat on there. Bye!